If I may change topics, let's talk about Ouroboros. I feel like they've reached the culmination of their experiments now.
So do I, given what the maiden said.
And that silver machine we saw.
Each experiment has borne fruit.
That isn't an ion, that's a divine
The
knight.
time is near. Shall we hearken to the will of the Abyss, or shall we embark on a new route entirely? We must reach a decision before much longer.
It was the third one like that we've seen, after the ones belonging to the Jaeger King and the Masked Man. Experiments and a new route. There must be some deeper meaning there.
Huh. It is pretty weird that all three of them have similar machines. I mean, aren't Ouroboros and the Black Workshop supposed to be on different sides?
Regardless of their alliances, we'll need to be prepared for anything. It may be time for us to act upon the promise Class 7 made.
It feels like it's been forever since we made that promise, but I think the time is finally right for Class 7 to have a reunion.
Yeah, especially since we've got Gaius here with us.
And thank the winds for that.
Just name the date, and your favorite teacher will be there.
You can count us in. I'll bring George along too.
Yeah, I'd come even if I weren't invited.
We'll be happy to have all of you.
Man, they are something else, aren't they?
You've got to be a bit jealous seeing all that, yeah? Honestly, yeah. But we made a promise like that ourselves.
The original Class 7. Together again.
Hey, is it just me, or did things get really intense this time around?
They took on the maiden herself. We can't even compare to that power. What are you saying? You guys are Class 7 too, aren't you?
There's no way we could have gotten through all of this without your help.
That's right. I look forward to working alongside you all once more as a fellow member of Class 7.
It's truly an honor.
This is all kind of overwhelming.
You thought you were going to be part of the SSS, Judah. You ended up part of Class 7 instead.
Don't usually hear such nice words from the head of one of the 4 great houses.
I'm always happy to be of service. Tilly, let's fight together again. It's gonna be awesome. I'll think about it.
Surrounded by dear friends, loving students. You truly are blessed, Rean.
Okay, I'm heading out.
It's kind of crazy how Class 7 now has the heads of 2 of the great houses.
Sorry we never get to talk much, Rean. Good seeing you, though.
Likewise. See you again soon, I hope. You too.
And our allies with
Thanks for everything.
2 of the others.
Don't mention it. This kind of stuff is the whole reason I came to Erebonian.
Oh yeah? Here I was thinking you came here to be your little princess's knight in shining armor.
Instructor Randy?
Say that again, Randolph?
Ooh la la. I could be her knight in shining armor if she'd only let me.
Angie, I think you're taking this a little too seriously.
Oh, teaser.
Okay, that's enough. Time to go. Stop your yammering and get in here.
Always a spoil sport night heart. There's so many people behind, it's insane. And is Siegfried invited to a reunion? And away they go. We'll see him again soon enough. I should probably get going too. Right, you mentioned you were going to swing by Roa. What's the occasion? I just thought I might check in on some old friends. So long, everyone. See you again soon. We should probably make our way back to Raquel. Yeah, I guess so. We're not looking forward to clean-up duty, though. I imagine Mark Ballard's poor behaviour has caused major repercussions over there. Brace, as I implore you, please assist with citizenry. Of course, that's what we do. In fact, we should finish up here and sort out our schedule. That reminds me, you said you would offer me assistance with Ordis? My pleasure. Okay, then let's go, go, go! Gaius, do you have a moment? There's no delicate way to ask, but the wind of legend is blowing again, isn't it? Yes. Strong and more foreboding when I felt it in Nord. thought as much. My blood being what it is, though, I can't feel it personally. We all know our part to play, and I'll continue to play mine as Bardius. But where's your blood? And more runs through your veins. I humbly request you spread your wings and do so as a friend to the Empire. It's kind of you to ask, but I was already planning on doing it. The same day, near midnight. So will be Starwitter, or will this be Siegfried? The Starwitter.
We've recovered the diagnostics equipment from the Sleipnir units. We'll repair and analyze them on the Glorious.
Well done. Any word from the others?
Yes. The Fool will return to headquarters for the time being.
The Ogre is headed to Nortia, and the Almighty Conflagration is on standby.
Interesting. Then we shall stand by as well. Blend into the public, and wait for my signal.
Yes, my lord.
Duval is really getting doubts right now.
Something strange. 8 years. 8 years since she found me, and nothing like that's ever happened before.
Those who would make light of you, child, and your lust for vengeance are beyond Adios' grace. I shall make it so you stand taller than those who would ridicule you.
I was born to a low-ranking noble family at the border of a continent, and still she held out her hand to me when I lost everything. Our Lord patiently guided me, a prophetic girl who fawned over the legends of a maiden from that far-off empire. She even revealed her true name to me without hesitation. What purity you have. But all similar, Duvalet. Our Lord also gave me her hand while I was in the cult, and Ines was from a dying school of martial arts. Indeed, I did satisfy myself as a bracer for a time, but I was drawn to her strength of purpose, her mercy, to spear that pierced through evil. As soon as we met, I didn't care if I had thrown away my badge of my code. When you asked to be a disciple after you'd lost her to in a duel, your true martial artist at heart. I was so surprised when I met you, but not half as surprised as meeting an assassin of a cult. That you had the mind to leave even when brainwashed as a child is a credit to your own will. They were a loathsome cult for experiments, no matter how much power you gained from it. And yet I would have died for them. My life would have easily ended with no meaning. Why not see the world with your own eyes? She said with such a small question. How could I say no? I understand that feeling. It's no wonder why we idolise her so completely.
Despite all that, not even we knew about that machine. However, it matters not.
Whatever happens, she is our lord. All we need to do is believe in her.
Absolutely.
And we can see cracks in Duvalet. I love her.
You are the same as you ever were, Leanne.
Ooh. Who was that?
Has it already been 20 years?
Oh!
Time has treated you well. You're much cuter now, Rose.
We finally have a name.
It is a result of having split my power among my kin. Though one is no longer with us. But I agree I make for quite a charmer in this tiny form.
Indeed. You were a beauty before, but I quite like this cuter version of you. Though I can't imagine what Dreikels would say if he could see you now.
It would certainly not be anything kind, knowing that blockhead. Most likely something obnoxious like, "You're shrinking in your old age, Rose."
I can certainly picture him saying that.
But enough pleasantries. Just what are you doing with Vita? The gnome's twilight, Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze. Two completely different plans with completely different goals. What happens when they clash?
You needn't worry about the Abyss. Her collaborators are truly adept individuals, and they will make formidable foes. And as for the Great Twilight and the Phantasmal Blaze plan, you'll find your answer 250 years ago, on that fateful day.
Fool. I do not know if you are doing this out of a sense of duty to the man you fell for. However, you and Vita are the same. You have no idea how I... It seems I have no choice but to put my trust in Emma, Celine, and that Ashen child.
We're finally going to find out who Rose really is. I know it seems like she's connected to... Oh. That's interesting. I haven't got that message in a while. By the way, I am still recording this and streaming this. So... Female cemetery.
It's been a year. Man. If I'm wrong about this, I'm headed straight to Gehenna. I knew it. There's no stench of decay. It's not just a wax doll. And he isn't in suspended animation. It's an elaborate dummy, down to the bone structure and joints.
So, you found out.
Yeah. You were the one who arranged his funeral. When we handed the Azure Knight over to the military, you were there as an engineer.
George Gnome?
And you said after you visited all the workshops, you'd gone to Calvert to see Professor Hamilton at the Verne Company. But he had left the country by then, and there's no record of you ever having visited.
Now that I think of it, your teacher was one of the higher-ups in Calvard's information agency. I was careless. I didn't think you'd personally go and check.
What have you been doing these last 3 months, George?
I mean, not to say his name is a bit of a giveaway.
You...
Oh, so you've seen this face before. I suppose we may have met once or twice long ago. She knows too much. Get rid of her, Georg.
Wait a second, Georg.
George.
Oh, my life.
Not bad at all.
Oh my life. She bonded a lot. And that's probably a good point to end it. Thanks for watching. Join me next time. Bye bye.